Hey, shalom, shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
Hey, this is brother Abba Bayath.
Hey, brother, you wanna?
Hey, man, coming back at you with a little quick impromptu, man. Touching on some prophecies, man, that's soon to hit America, man. You know, but first and foremost, we want to start by saying, Call Halayim, Allahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. I want to say double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Double salutations to Akim out here pushing the truth and righteousness and in sincerity. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect in the election. Yabashim Shah. Lord willing, fall upon your houses. All right. So, yeah, man, we were, basically just scrolling on Facebook, man. We, seeing a couple articles and stuff like that, man. You know, and I came across this, and it was really just like a link. I clicked on it, and it brought me to here, man. This RT, as you see, as in the at the top, RT.com. It says the French privacy watchdog says proposed security law tramples on personal and data protection rights. Right, man. So ultimately, they made a new law that is allowing them to basically make, basically, basically allow them to use drones and I guess whatever you can say, like drones and some of cameras or whatever to be able to watch you and infringe on some of your so-called personal rights, man. So like, man, we going for a walk. But let me go ahead and read some of this, and then we'll grab a couple of scriptures, and then yeah, man, Lord willing, is edifying through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shemal Shah. So it says right here, it says a proposed security law that would give French police more power to use surveillance and drones doesn't go far enough in protecting citizens' rights to privacy and personal data. The nation's privacy watchdog has warned, right? So basically, ultimately, what they're doing, man, is they're infringing on your personal rights, so-called personal rights, man. That they've been saying that they've given you, whatever kind of, human rights and shit like that, man. They're infringing on those so that way they can watch you, man. So that way they can get your information from you, man.
Yep.
And basically spy into your life, man. See what you're doing, man. Read down a little bit. Right here at this last paragraph, it says police have used drones to catch people breaking. It's like police have used drones to catch people breaching the C-19 lockdown rules after a lockdown was imposed across France on March 18 and continues to fly drones over or for surveillance at protests in Paris as recently as December. They are also used to guide police teams on the ground and to broadcast warnings over loudspeakers, right, man? And this right here, man, this is soon to come to America, man. They're soon to, we already know America's already, have allowed certain laws and acts to where they're able to, listen into your recordings, basically use the camera off your phone to see what you're doing, to watch the TV that you're watching and so on and so forth, man. But it's coming to a point where, man, they're gonna start flying drones around saying, "Hey, get your ass back in your fucking house," It's coming soon to America, man.
That's right.
People over here, Americans, we're so called in the land of the free, man. Americans think that they got so much freedom that they're able to, ultimately have personal rights, man, and data rights, man. Thinking that whatever they say in a text message is theirs to know, But that's not that's not the case, man.
Right.
These damn devils, man, are basically spying into your lives, man.
Crafty, man.
Right, man. God, man, and they doing it, man. And this is, as France is doing it, more out in the open. America's gonna start doing this more out in the open, man. We know that the son of perdition has been revealed, man. We know that's Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
And the French is just another sector, of these Edomites,
Another
man.
extension, yeah.
Yeah, another extension of these Edomites, man. Just another country, man. But ultimately, they're all Edomites all together, man. But yeah, man. Lord willing, man. We're just gonna grab a couple scriptures, man. Break this down, man.
Actually, got one for you.
Go ahead, brother.
This is this card pass. Devil, man. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You see, and that's the whole agenda of Esau Edom, man. He comes up with all these different plans and these different inventions to try to ultimately tell us that it's going to benefit us. All the meanwhile, he's watching and listening to us, man. This is the word device in the Google definition. It says a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. You see, a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, and that's the whole purpose, man. That's why we have to put on the whole armor of the Most High, that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, which is the cunning arts, the deceit, and all the devices that he makes, which really they were intended and first made to scatter the Lord's men and his women as well. Spying on us, listening to us, even with our phones, man. Our phones are even dangerous too, and pose a threat because all the meanwhile everything we do and all the times and hours we spend into looking at our phone, they're looking at us.
Recording this shit,
recording
man.
It, so it's dangerous, man.
Right, man. We know that YouTube has like algorithms that they set up so that way they can catch you and delete your videos and stuff like that, man. It's been happening for for years now, man. We know that, man. Can you Baba Kushal, can you grab Isaiah 10:1? Yeah, man, because they got these damn devils out here saying, hey, we're doing this for your protection. We're trying to keep these people, because it talked about the C-19, man. How they want to sit there and catch people that are disobeying the quarantines that are set. They want to sit there and say, hey, we're just trying to keep them, out of the public so we can protect the public. But that's not the case, man.
Right. Right.
They're doing this so that way they can throw them in these quarantine camps, man. Because I don't know if y'all saw that video of that woman she was in Canada, where her son, right, he was coming back from Arizona. And brother, that's crazy. We are in Arizona. We live in Arizona. He was coming from Arizona back to Canada, and as soon as he got off the plane, they told, because his mom was waiting for him at the airport in Canada.
Right.
And he got taken, and they wouldn't tell her where he was going, why he was going there.
Wow.
Stuff like that, bro. Literally, and the brothers are posting videos about it, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So they're already putting people in FEMA camps and concentration camps and quarantine camps and stuff like that. However you want to call them, man. They're already doing it, man. And that's already touching down on this soil. You can say Canada and America are two different countries, but God damn, demon, I'm weak. You can say that North America and Canada are two different, countries, but ultimately it's the same continent, man. It's already touched this soil, man. So we're waiting for it to really come into the country of America, man. It's already touched the North American soil, but we're waiting for it to come into the United States, man. And it's soon to happen, man. Can you get that, Abu Shah?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Right, man. And that unrighteous decree is talking about, making this law that ultimately is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna benefit you, man. That's gonna sit there and infringe on your rights, man. That they so-called have given you, man. They want to talk about, oh, you got human rights, you got citizen rights and all this other stuff. But guess what, man? They're gonna turn around and make a law that trumps all that, man.
That's right.
And they're gonna hide it from you.
Con.
That's Esau Edom for you, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, and verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to overthrow thee into a pit. And that's what they do, man. And they come out with these new tactics, if you will, to destroy and scatter our people, man. But it's all deceit. Because when you go into that word deceit, it goes into mispresenting the truth. And they're mispresenting the truth by not telling you what really is in their heart, man, which is how to overthrow you to the best of their ability. You see, and technology is something nowadays. It's so easy to access. It's so simple to use. My brother's little daughters, man, they know how to use phones better than I do sometimes.
Man.
So it's like at this day and age, technology is so easy, so it seems safe. But what people really don't understand, it's like a black mirror, man.
Yeah.
You're looking into it, they're looking at you. You're listening, and they're listening to you as well. And so many different accounts of people saying certain things, actually testing it, opening up their YouTube and all the things that they're talking about, certain houses or cars.
In ads,
it's all being advertised in the ads.
Yeah, man.
So these people aren't fooling us, man. That's why I said that we're not ignorant of his devices, his plans, his deceit, his cunning craftiness that he sits in the dark coming up with in his own evil ass diabolical mind.
Right, man. Listen to his left hand fucking spirits, man, that are speaking
right.
in his left fucking ear. You know what I mean?
That's right, man.
It's all left hand side, man. All this shit is all left hand fucking side, man. You know? But that's why the brother had brought out, man, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know, we know what the fuck is going on, man. We see this, man. That's why you gotta, you gotta be gird yourself. Ephesians 6, what is it? Ephesians 6 and 12, man.
Want me to get there?
Yeah, go ahead. You can start at 10, though. Ephesians 6 and 10, you know. You gotta gird your mind up in this truth. Gird your loins up in this truth, man. You know?
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6. You said verse 12.
You can start at verse 10.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, and verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to withstand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, man. The brother Ioana had just brought that out, man. The wiles stands for what? Trickery, deceit, cunningness, man. You know? You gotta put on the whole armor of the Most High, man. Which is what? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, man.
That's right.
You know? Keep going.
It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Sorry, these damn demons, man. But anyways, man, you know that spiritual wickedness in high places, man. It's talking about the elites out here making draconian laws, man. You know, then our brother had brought out the point, man, that most of the the wicked shit, most of the prophecies, they tend to start overseas and then work their way to America, man. You know, that's what tends to happen, man. So we're starting to see that these certain I guess draconian laws and certain aspects of prophecy are starting to work their way to America, man. You know, they're getting closer, man. We know, because you had seen that the FEMA camps over in Germany. Now you're seeing them in Canada. It's getting closer and closer every time that we look online, man. Every time that, basically every day that we look online, man.
And they already got the FEMA camps here ready, man. You know, and don't let them fool you. Like, they already got hundreds already ready to go. Facilities already nice and clean to throw your ass up in there, man. You know?
Calm, man. So we know it's coming, man. We know we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Most people are, man. 2/3 of Israel is going to be ignorant as fuck of Satan's devices, man. That's why they're going to fall victim to him, man.
Right, because they're following, man. They're trusting in their enemy. Like it says, never trust thine enemy.
Right, man.
So, and we're not trusting our enemy, and that's why we have to put on, like the brother said, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, because in utilizing that, we're going to see past their bullshit, man. Which it's all bullshit, It's all just a covering, but underneath that covering, when you take it off, like Scooby-Doo, you see who the real culprit is behind these wicked ass schemes.
Hey, that's cold,
Mr.
yeah.
Jenkins,
Right.
Esau, right? Is this the man that what is that, Isaiah 14th chapter? Is this the man that did shake the kingdoms?
Calm, man.
And desolated the cities? And then this man is killing the earth, and we see that today, man. By the way of all those chemtrails in the sky.
Oh, man.
See, so the same person that our people run to for safety and for guidance is the same person that's coming up with these drones, coming up with all these other plans, especially with these vaccines, which is just all for your destruction, man.
All straight forward, man. That's beautiful. That's exactly what the son of perdition, man.
Son of perdition.
You know what I mean? That's Esau Edom, man. It's already been revealed. People are starting to wake up to it, man. It's just being that whole aspect of Esau Edom being the son of perdition. Yeah, it's being multiplied too.
That's right.
That display is being multiplied because more and more people are starting to see this shit, man.
Right.
Let alone all these major companies countries have already seen the shit.
And that's why too it says, I believe in the book of Isaiah, it says that I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And that's the time we're in, man. It says, if Satan be divided against Satan, how then shall his kingdom stand? His kingdom's fallen, man.
And like a fucking bowling ball, man.
Faster than you can blink, man.
Man, that shit motherfucker about every foot. It said, I did a little bit of research on it. All I did was like a middle school or something, man. For a bowling ball, weighs about, 15, 20 pounds. For every foot, it gains about 65. And I'm roughly remembering this. Gains about 65 more miles per hour, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? Because if you drop it from the sky, You know, the first like 10, 20 feet, it's not going to be going super fast. But once you pass that 15, 20 feet,
Starts to accelerate
accelerate faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Gravity's pulling down on it. You know what I mean? And it's becoming easier for gravity to pull down on it. So guess what, man? It's just gonna build up speed, man.
And that's the same thing with that analogy with the snowball rolling down a hill covered in snow. It starts off small at first, but as it starts to pick up, it starts to add to it more snow. Ultimately, being a boulder of snow coming, and you can see it, man.
Calm, man.
That's what we're seeing right now. All this time that they've been, all the wickedness that they've been laying up and that they've been added unto themselves, it's starting to be shown.
Right, man.
You know, that's how they're revealing themselves.
Esau, Edom can't get away with shit, man. Anything that's said, you know, anything that's done in the dark, man, shall be brought to light, man.
That's right.
You know, it's like we're going into a tunnel if we're echoing, man. But yeah, man, you know, that's really what it is, man. You know, we really wanted to get this out there, man, because this is something that's key, man. You know, Esau, Edom's finna start infringes on your so-called personal rights, man. You know, you had an uproar at the. You know, you had a great insurrection according to 2nd Esdras 1670 that happened on the 6th of January at the Capitol in Washington, D.C., man. But because why, man? These fucking so-called, these patriots felt bamboozled, man. Felt that their rights were being walked on. You know, felt that, you know what I mean, this election was being fucking frauded and shit. So guess what's gonna happen now, man? You know, when they're, you know, these drones and shit start creeping up in their house and shit, you know, or start looking at them when they're, you know, at work and shit and they feel like a little bit uncomfortable or whatever place that they're gonna be at, the uproar is gonna be a lot bigger, man.
That's right. And how about Shemal Shah, man? He sees all, man, the good and the ugly. And like it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and the evil. And these people want to be God, man. That's why they come out with all these different technologies to control the weather, to control the minds of the people on the earth, you know, to control what you eat. You know, they literally want to make you robots, you know. So, and then, hey, it all has to come to pass, man. But Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, the Most High keeps us rooted and grounded in His faith so that we can, you know, continue to walk this path of light. You see, because these people are walking in darkness and we see them, you know.
Calm.
Our you know, all the things that are before our eyes are, you know, are being brought out to that light, man. And these people, hey, we know who they are. Our enemies, the wicked, the devil.
Literally.
The devil just means deceiver. They're trying to deceive us. That's why it says in what is that, Matthew 24th chapter, if it was possible, they would deceive the very elect.
Calm.
They're not going to deceive us by these tactics that they use, which they've been doing for past centuries, man. But the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, breath of life into us. Now we're not dry bones, but we live.
Calm, man. Beautiful point, man. You know? Hey, man, we just wanted to bring this out, Lord willing, you know what I mean? It's keeping y'all updated and inspirational, you know, to a hopeful elect. But yeah, man, you know, Lord willing, y'all got something out of it, man. You know, Lord willing, you, because I'm actually gonna try and put the link in the description so y'all can go ahead and look at it yourselves, read a little bit more. You know, Lord willing, it'll spark something for y'all. But hey, man, we're gonna go ahead and end it by saying, Call Halayim, Allahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash. Again, we want to say double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone who were well. Double salutations to Akim out here pushing the truth and righteousness and in sincerity. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I want to say Shalom, Kwame Asharala, and the Baba Ball.
Shalom.